Welcome back to Chopping It Up with P. This week, I'm with an athlete. I'm with someone I consider to be a really good person, a really good friend. He plays for Mouse College in Alabama. You know, he used to play for Hartford, had a great season there, decided to transfer. It's my guy, Sidara. How you doing, bro? Chilling, chilling. Thank you for being on the pod, first of all.
Well,
I got some things to dive into today. Want to see your output and stuff. So. Let's talk about the locker room, okay?
in
Versus
which
real
school?
life. Versus real life. Just general. You can mess the two if you want. So first of all, are athletes really as confident as they seem?
Damn, that's a good question. Yes, they are. Um, Definitely like both schools I went to. And Hartford, there was a lot of back and forth when it came to like how confident people were, whether it was, on the court during practice or even in the game. In game, like we go all out. But like in practice, sometimes we shoot shots that we're not like confident about, stuff like that. Like we're not like they or just all of us in general, we're not like, we're still working on our game and stuff like that.
Right?
So yeah, that plays a part into it. But that was in Hartford. And Miles, that's a HBCU. All these black, kids, they shoot wherever, and they expect that shit to fall in. Can I cuss?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, they expect that shit to fall in, and like they shoot wherever, like 50 footers, stuff like that. And some of them actually do. Like I got shooters on my team that actually, I'm like, how does that even go in? But yeah. Um, Yeah, no, the confidence level, especially between the two schools. My last school is D3, this is a D2. So
Right.
like in D3, everyone's hooping. Like, yeah, they still got something to prove, but in D2, it's like that's second best to like D1. They already consider themselves high level players, high level scorers.
Right.
So they expect that whatever they put up is like something that will go in
Yeah,
because it's definitely like the game that they work on. So
for sure.
the confidence level is very,
Does
very high.
that well, is the locker room safe? And like, do you think you can be vulnerable around like your teammates or your guys?
In my last school, yes. In my last school, I could actually have conversations if I'm forgetting plays or if I'm like if I'm struggling or something, I could talk to them.
Okay.
In this current school, it's like I got to figure it out on the go, or
Yeah.
you're gonna get left behind.
Right.
Like I can talk to them, yes, but if I don't understand the first few times,
Yeah.
they're gonna like it's still a brotherhood. They're gonna care for me, but they're just gonna like consider, oh, he doesn't know. Let's just like let him try to figure it out. There's no like help. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Word. So when you like think about a brotherhood, right? It's very like I think in any sport, it's very hard to come together as a group and click, right? That's
Mhm.
why you need chemistry. That's why you like have that time to get to know each other. You know the like the team bonding and stuff, right? Is that is that a big thing for you? Like for you and your team? Like because to be able to win at a certain high level, you gotta have that level. And
Most definitely. Everyone is
chemistry.
engaged.
Mhm.
Everyone is engaged. Everyone like we know how we know each of our strengths and weaknesses and we play to that. It didn't take long for us to figure out that like, oh, this person is a scorer, or this person is a shooter, or this person is good off a pick and roll, or this person is a dominant big man. Like once we got that down in the first couple of weeks of being together, once the games came, like the scrimmages and the actual conference play, it it
Right?
it was like it was easy. Right now in my season, we're 4-0. Like our team is a championship team. Our coach is a pretty good ass coach. He's a hard head, like a hard ass head. Like even when we win, he don't smile. He's like good shit. like like but figuring out our team's chemistry during like preseason and practice currently, like that's definitely like a big thing that contributed into like establishing a brotherhood in the first place. Because then we have that trust in each other.
Right.
But yeah.
When you, I mean, wait. First of all, do you get NIL? You can tell. You can tell me.
It's not yes and no. Like the school doesn't pay us, but we have ways of making money.
Yeah.
Like
Wait. Okay.
the surrounding like communities and like Uh, it's not like basically money, but like some of them do
This
pay us money. But there's this specific place, like a treatment center, that have like
huh.
ice baths and all that. We can go there for free. No, normal
Okay.
people would have to pay like $75. We can like walk in there, and be like, "Oh, I'm on the bounce," and we could just sit in an ice bath or like a sauna or something like that. Like that's like something that like we can do.
So to a certain degree,
Um,
you get to a certain
yeah, to a
degree you
certain
get right.
degree, I get
Okay.
amenities. I get like free stuff.
Okay. You get some amenities. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, just right now, first of all, 4-0 is great. Love that for y'all. Um, I think I feel like you're happier with this team, if I'm going to be very honest. Like,
I like winning. My last team, Hartford, when you introduced me, he said, "Good time there." I'm not sure if I'll say it's a good time. We lost a lot of the games. No shade to them and the coaching staff, but that wasn't the place where I could just like succeed, excel in.
so you feel like with this team you could thrive better. Like you're able to be more
Most
yourself
definitely,
on the
most
court and off
definitely.
the court.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Uh,
well, first of all, it's all black people, and second of all, like, everyone has that dying passion to win. Like if we lose, I have a teammate that just like he crashes out. I'm not gonna say any names, but he crashes out, and like it's not like a oh he can't control himself. It's like oh he loves his game. And through that crash out, it feels if like it's like a fuel source to us to do better the next game, which we've never lost, but like it's like if we fuck if it can be a fuck up like we mess up on something,
right.
he'll be pissed. We win every game, but he'll be pissed, and that like kills
That's the
us.
type of fire you need. You need those
That's what I need
teammates. Like
exactly.
you never like you can't be satisfied. I think
Hmm.
you can't even if you win. Like you can win the whole thing, right? You can win the whole thing, but like that's what you're satisfied. Like the it comes to the biggest and the highest thing, which is what your goal is. If you don't reach that goal, you're not satisfied. Fool. I think so. So be honest. The culture of Black people does that. Then like the culture of Black people. You like that. Like you like the influence of the Black people there. Like you have the culture of Black people there. That's where you feel like you can thrive and be yourself. Like is that something that helped your recruiting? Like it being an HBCU,
Honestly, coming to the HBCU was like a
which is
last minute decision. Like even people thought I was like done with basketball, but I decided to come here just for one more year and like
so you're done
do
after this year.
basketball. Huh?
You're done after
Potentially,
this year. What?
potentially, yeah.
Oh, no, chill. Chill, chill.
Because like I know what I want to do in the future, what I want to be. Basketball is not in it, but I didn't say I hate the game. I still like the game, so I still want to play the game. But I definitely come into an HBCU, a championship team, a winning coach. I I had an opportunity to be part of something way bigger than me and something amazing, and I'm like, okay, let me take this opportunity and be a part of it. I want
But
to be etched in that and
when you
like
talk
attached
about
to
that,
that. Mhm.
when you talk about you coming to this winning team and a winning mentality and a winning coach, that comes with some type of pressure. We're gonna get to a little bit. We'll get to that later.
It
But
definitely.
my question is into that. You love that. I think that's why you went there in the first place because
Right.
you love the winning. What are the standards you think for your team is?
Oh, defense. Discipline
Okay,
and defense. Like, I
okay,
can't lie. Our team revolves around our defense. Like,
right.
even our coach said it in recruiting all of us. Like, even when he recruited me, he said it specifically that you can come here and score and do all that. He doesn't care about offense at all. He's coming
Right.
when he teaches defense. Our whole practices are defensive drills. The only thing that we do offensively is like free throws. Like
Because yeah, I mean,
everybody works on their game offensively, but when we come to practice, we're shuffling our feet the whole day, like, and running. Like our conditioning
you
and
think defense
defense.
wins championships?
Defense definitely wins championships. Like in these last four games, I don't want to say that they were the better team, but they were definitely like a challenge. And there was times in those games that they've had like they were up like 10 or more points. Even this last game that we played um, Clayton State University. They can shoot the hell out of that ball. Like they can shoot. And we were up in the beginning by like 7-0. and then they got back. It was like I don't know what it was, but they had like a 15-point lead. And the way our faces didn't alter, like we didn't change, we didn't like like start sulking because we trusted our defense. Our defense won that game. Every help on the ball, every gap help or closeout, like we locked them down, and our defense like won the game. Our defense wins every game. Like you can miss a shot. Our coach literally said, we don't care. You don't care if you miss shots. If you don't run to a closeout and contest his shot, you're off the. You're sitting on the bench. Like that's what he cares about.
That's what I'm
And
saying. And I think you need that passion just in the
I do.
game. The passion, it's when they have passion for the game. If the coach has passion for the, I mean, of course, the coach has passion for the game. That's why he's coaching. But the more passion and fire the the coach has, it resonates with the rest of the team. I think. Oh, obviously with that. So with that being said, first of all, give me your top 5 players of all time.
Players,
Top 5 players of all time.
like NBA players.
Yes, yes. Of all time.
If I knew you were gonna ask this question, I would have done my research better. Okay,
You play basketball, you should know.
yes, but like, okay. Number one, I have to go. I have to go Jordan.
Okay,
He's the one who introduced like a new change to the game. Second, I
okay,
have to go Braun.
okay.
Braun, crazy person. Then of course Curry at three, because
Right.
like again he changed the game as well. Four, I put TD,
Okay,
Tim Duncan. Yeah,
okay.
and five, probably the best big man of all time. I put Shaq.
That's solid.
If you ask me another question like last 15 years, that list changed.
Right, obviously. Okay. I mean, top five still is. I think so. I think it's the same. You got Curry. I got Jordan at the 2. I got LeBron at the 3. Shaq at the 5. The 4.
Oh, you want me to make a lineup?
Yeah, if really, I mean, you did make a
Oh,
lineup. That's okay. I mean, you
I thought you
did
said
put it.
top five. Okay.
You did. I mean, you did put a lineup. I mean, like, you know, it's kind of the same thing. Question is Jordan better than LeBron? Or is LeBron better than Jordan all time?
If you're talking about who's a better player,
Who's better all time? The better player all time.
nah, because you can't do that. Like Jordan brought a change to the game. LeBron revolutionized it. Like if not for Jordan, LeBron probably wouldn't have made such an impact. Like
So actually, you're a big man. So let's say your top 5 big men.
my top five big man of all time.
Yes. One would be
I
Shaq.
know.
That's obvious.
Okay,
What's
one will
2?
be Shaq. One will be Shaq.
Okay, what's the rest?
Two. I'll put. This might be crazy. Two. I'll put Jokic.
Not necessarily wrong. Okay, I'm not mad.
Three. I'll put. Um. Wilt. Wilt
Okay,
definitely.
Will. Okay,
Four Kareem, and five Giannis.
okay.
Is that crazy?
It's not crazy. It's
It's
not
not crazy.
necessarily crazy as of right now. So I'm okay with that. We're gonna talk about pressure, mental health, and expectations for a little bit. Did the pressure to succeed ever make you stop? Ever make the sport stop being fun? Like the pressure to like get it,
I
to
think that's
even play
something
at
every
college.
athlete. Yeah, I think that's something every athlete has to go through. Like you don't know how many times, and this is not only me. I've talked to my other teammates about this, but it's just something that you just gotta fight on with. But do you know how many times I've woken up at like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m., even 5 a.m. I'm like, I'm not trying to go to this. Like people even do that with their classes. Imagine having to run for a good hour straight. Like, and you know that's what's coming up. Like, that's something someone has to go through. Every athlete or student athlete has to go through. Like, there's days that like that passion that you have for the sport is not always gonna like be like dormant, be there in your body.
Right.
Yeah, you still love the sport, but like the
Uh-huh.
sacrifices you have to do to be the best is something that like no one wants to do sometimes, but you just gotta push through. So many people teach it. LeBron, David Goggins, Kobe, Mamba mentality. That's where his whole thing came from. He was one who broke that barrier and said, "Fuck what you think. If you want to be the best, this is what you have to do." Like, yes, many times have I like woken up in the morning, I'm like, I'm not trying to go run 3 miles. We do that. We do that
It's
in the
that
morning
mental
at like 5
toughness,
a.m.
though. You got,
Is that mental toughness?
yeah, it's
Like,
that
mind you,
grit.
your body from Monday to Friday, your body could be hurting. And then you're telling me Saturday morning or Friday, or let's say Monday to Thursday, Friday morning, you got to go run again, do the same thing, probably even go harder than you did yesterday, while your body's still aching from the whole week. Like sometimes you actually physically think your body can't take it, but it can. But you just like you put
Most,
yourself
yeah,
in the
for sure.
like,
For
but
sure.
it's
I
just
think
like
it's not
gotta
about,
push through.
for athlete, I guess, like, you don't want to, you always want to be the best you can. And like you said, when you wake up, sometimes you're like, damn, I got to do this shit. But it's like, if you want to be the best, what you have to do.
Hmm.
When it comes to a student athlete like yourself, how do you balance school, you know, mental health? Because that's important, very important to your morale, and your team's morale, sports, girlfriends or whatnot. Like, how, your social life, how do you, like, what's the key to that? Because
Okay, so
even
I've been to two different schools. So like, how do you want me to say this?
as individuals, it's hard. Just being a person, right? You're not it's not taking care of everyone else, but being able to be there for everyone else just as much as yourself, right? Because you got to take care of yourself before you take care of them. School, clubs, friends, life. Like that's already hard to manage. When you add a demanding sport to it, it's even more. So let's say if you were to combine the two. Well, first of all, is it harder at Miles or Hartford?
Miles.
Definitely.
Miles
Okay.
is a whole different level. I can't lie, Miles damn near feels like a D1 school, or probably better than some D1 schools. Like our coach a couple of years back played Kentucky, University of Kentucky. And mind you, that lineup that Kentucky had now, four of those guys are in the NBA currently. And we almost beat them. They only won by like 8. And Miles, a D2 school, almost beat Kentucky, a D1 school. So it's like, I don't know, what was the question? Was it balancing?
Yeah, balancing it.
It's definitely harder at Miles. Like throughout the weekday, you're you're hopping from practice to class, from practice to class. Literally, my
You
day
have
starts.
you have practice before class?
Yeah,
So you
our
have practice in
first
the morning.
first first classes start at 8 a.m. and we have practice at 7. Well, I don't have an 8 a.m. class. No, we have practice at 7:45. I don't have an 8 a.m. class. 7:45 to 9:10. I have a 9:30 class. So literally after practice ends, I run to my room, shower if I can. If I can't, then I'll just mask. That's what we call it, mask. You already know what that
Yeah.
means. And then I'll run to class, go to class. Right after class, practice again. Practice, practice, practice. After practice, I go to the caf,
Wait.
I eat.
So, but what about what about what about your school schedule? So would you have practice during class
No, our coaches like designed our practice schedule
around
adjacent
your?
around our classes. So nobody is gonna miss practice, basically. All the practice times are aligned to everybody's schedule. But for me being a first year student at a HBCU, there's certain like black classes I had to take, like African American experience, world religions, speech. These are certain classes that you have to take to pass to be part of like the school. So and those classes happen to fit right between each practice. So literally, I'm bouncing back from practice to class, from practice to class every day of the week. Friday we don't have classes. For some reason, our school makes Friday no class day. So from Monday to
I
Thursday,
love that. I
I
love
love
that.
that too. I love that too, and thank God they did that. But Friday we still have practice. But yeah,
Wait. So this is kind of like a weird. I mean, it's not weird. First of all, that question about y'all having class during having practice during class was stupid. I don't know where my mind went. Sorry about that. But it was just stupid and idiotic. But
you're good.
there's a concept of like D2 and D3. Do y'all take planes? Do y'all fly to go to
Um,
games?
we don't have a game that far. I think our father's game is gonna be like almost 10 hours. We might take a plane. I'm not sure, but we do stay in hotels every away game.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
We have like charter buses and stuff like that take us all the way there. We stay in a hotel overnight and then we come back the next day. But I've asked my teammates from a year before. He gave me the same answer. He said we might not. But if we ever play like if you ever have like an exhibition or we play a school that like is at more than, I would say, 8 hours, then we might fly there.
Maybe. Okay. What moment made you realize being an athlete affects your mental health?
Ask that again?
What moment made you realize being an athlete affects your mental health?
Shit, it's everything. Time management portion of it, the 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 you know, there's times like coach, like when he gets mad, coach is not someone you want to piss off. It's your coach. You want to
Excel in front of him.
impress. Yeah, you want to excel your coach. You want to impress your coach. You don't want to disappoint him. And let's say you mess up the drill or you mess up a play, and he stops everything just to shout in your face. As an athlete, you have to take hard coaching at times, but it will make some people just discouraged or
Right.
pissed off or stuff like that. I'm not saying that affects your mental health directly, but over time, it will like it's like a hammer getting beaten into your head over and over and over. That's if you keep messing up. Um, there's times that I keep messing up. So speaking from my experience, like my coach shouts at me over and over and over and over. I over time like start to lose like interest or like a spark. That's the same spark I came to school with. But of course, after like the next week or the next 2 weeks, I just tell myself, okay, reset, go harder, boom, and I do better. But this is not only me; it's everybody. Like this, we all like struggle with something, and it's also not being with family. Being far. So many things can play into like mental health. For me, I would say time management and the hard coaching part, which
Right.
I feel like the hard coaching part is something that you'd have to take. But okay, let me just say time management because not being able to balance times to study and stuff like that, practice and it's like running around and stuff. It's very like stressful. That's
Yeah.
probably where mental health will play into.
I guess.
But other than that, nothing like anxiety or depression on my end. But I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Um, let's talk about the real shit. Let's talk about dating. Let's talk about dating for a second. How attention changes relationships. Does being an athlete um make dating easier or harder?
Harder, way harder,
Okay.
way harder.
What's
Cause,
why?
cause you might never have like time for your person, or you might never need like if something were to happen to her, you might never be able to like show up, like
Yeah.
be there for her. There's many times that you won't be able to be there for your person, and there's many times that you won't be able to even make time for your person. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely possible, but it's limited. And I don't know if your partner will ever have any like trust issues or like clinginess, but being an athlete, you naturally have eyes on you. Like not only like girl, you have girls like looking at you. So I don't know, like
Cause
if
like
your partner
being
is
bro,
jealous,
y'all,
if your
you
partner is jealous, then like
but like that's the thing though. We talk about eyes, right? In a sport, in a sense, it's a sport, yes, because you're an
hmm
athlete, but also in
hmm
the sense of life, y'all are not normal people. Y'all are like 6'7", 6 something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are not normal people. If motherfuckers would walk by, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this motherfucker?" Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are just not normal people.
right.
That's okay. And I think the higher division is higher division is
Oh,
the higher
most
comp you
definitely.
play, the more it gets worse. Um,
The
I mean,
more
the
you're
worse it gets,
exposed. I
the more you
definitely
expose.
feel bad for those D1 athletes that have like girlfriends. Some of them already like marry them. So okay, if you have
Yeah,
a
I be
wife,
seeing
if you
that.
have a
I'm like,
wife as a D1 athlete, you're set. Like I don't think you should worry about anything because that's your husband. That's like that ring should serve as enough proof that he would never like betray you or anything like that. But like girlfriend, boyfriend, those type of like relationships, that's where it gets like sticky. That's where problems can arise. Not saying the boy would cheat or the girl would cheat. Not saying that's an impossibility as well. But being in such like being in that like relationship, it will be challenging. And some people are just up for the challenge.
I follow that. So I mean, you say it makes it harder, right?
hmm
In a sense, when you say it makes it harder, you say in the sense of like you don't know if the girl truly messes with you for you, or like because your image,
That's
or
also, yeah,
what do you think makes it harder?
that plays into it because NIL is money.
NILs, yeah,
I have some of my previous teammates that came from D1 schools. One of them was a walk-on. I was talking to my boyfriend. He was a walk-on, and he would still get like 50K a walk-on. And he went to College of Charleston. It was a D1 school in South Carolina.
right.
It's
I
just
know
like
that.
you never know if they're with you for the money, and then when you don't have time for them, it might make them feel like, oh, he doesn't have time for me. They might mess around and go cheat, or let's say they don't cheat, but it still causes problems because like you're never there for them, and then they want to end the relationship, and that would just break you because like you're trying, but you can't really do anything about it. Or
How do you think you would manage that?
how would I? I wouldn't do it in the first because I know basketball is not going to be like a forever thing for me. So once basketball is over, then I can focus on my love life. But during this basketball, like I don't even have time to manage my classes sometimes. Like I need to study for a test, but I just had a 3 hour practice and I'm tired as hell. It's 11 p.m. and my test is 8 a.m. and it's 9:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. in the morning the next day. Like if I can't even take 2 hours out of my day to study for a class, how can I? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm at that school. I'm in a scholarship. I'm at that school for basketball, and of course, like my books happen. Those it's gonna be a struggle to maintain a
Yeah.
relationship.
Hey, Jesus Christ,
What? You only reach out to
Jesus,
Jesus once.
Jesus. Look, that's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm saying, personally, like, is it including the status? Is it harder, easier? Point blank, yes or no?
Is it? Wait,
You
you said including the status?
status, yes. You as a basketball player, is it easier? Yes.
It's not easy.
It's not
It's not
easy.
easy at
Hey,
all.
really? That's what you're telling me on this pod. You know what to tell the truth. Okay, it's okay.
What? What
You
are
know
you
what to tell the
asking?
truth. You know what to tell the truth.
Wait, wait. Ask your question a different way. Answer the question a different way. I don't know what you're
I'm
saying.
asking you a question. I'm saying, including your status as a basketball player,
Uh-huh.
is it easier or harder for you personally, to get girls?
Is it hard for me to get girls? Is that what
Is
you're
it
asking?
easier or harder? Yes. Is it easier or harder?
When you say get girls, you mean like get girls or get into a relationship? Get girls is
Both.
easier.
Okay, but get a relationship is harder. Why do you
Yeah.
smile like that? Why you smile? Why you
Wait,
smile like
okay, if
that?
that's what you're
Who you
asking,
feeling like?
if that's what you're
Who you
asking,
feeling like?
okay, okay, if that's what you're asking, then yes. But every student athlete, basketball, football, even soccer, baseball, it's easier for them because of who they are in the school and like the benefits they receive and stuff like that. Like it makes to girls' eyes, but correct me if I'm wrong, to girls' eyes, it makes us look shinier. It makes us look like more like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did I ask for that? No. Is that what just happens? Yes. Like, okay.
Think God provides. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. How do you know when someone likes you for you and not your status? How would you know? How would you figure that?
In college, that's gonna be hard for me to really like tell if somebody likes me for me. But I guess the more I spend time with them, if I was,
Mind you,
they would,
anyone can put on a show.
and I'm
Mind you,
saying, that's what I'm saying.
it'd be hard. It's a
That's
hard
why
world.
that's why I'll
Future
be
was
more
right. It's a
focused.
hard world.
I'm telling you, that's why I'll be more focused when this basketball stuff is over to get into a relationship. Me being in basketball, it will be so hard to tell who is really like in it for me. I would say like the more time I spend with them, I will have to like analyze and really pay attention to what they like about me more. Is it more basketball related or is it more me related? Like what I like, my favorite color, my it's just the stuff like that. Are they more invested into like my wants and needs and who I am as a person rather than what I do and like how I am? Like exactly. If
I
they,
love that. Clock
I'm
that.
saying, I'm
Clock that.
saying,
Clip that. Yes.
I'm saying, if they're more focused on what I produce and what I do out in the world and on the court and stuff like that, that's when I'll be like, okay, why are you so focused on my achievements and my
And
work
not me
ethic
as
and
a
stuff like, and
person.
not me as a person?
For sure, that's real.
Yes, that does correspond to like a better potential future partner if I was like to be your husband. But right now it's just me. You have
Would
me.
you would you want your kid to play basketball?
If he has a love for the sport, then of course, definitely. If he doesn't love the sport, I'm not gonna force him to do something. I'm gonna introduce it to him, but if he doesn't develop a love for the sport, it's not by force. It's not by fire. It doesn't have to happen. Like, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother right now, my little brother, my little brother, he's 14 years old. He's already 6'2". People that just said he's 14 and he's already 6'2". He's introduced to basketball. He likes to play the game, but he's more into like, um, he loves doing like edits and stuff like that. And right now he has a TikTok account with more than 10K followers. He's over here doing promos and stuff, making little money, and he's very good at technology. So
What?
I see him. I see him doing something in the future, like game design or something like that. But he still likes the sport of basketball. Sometimes he'll say, "Tira, you want to go to the court and hoop?" For sure. But I can already tell off a rip that's not what he's gonna do in the future. Basketball is not gonna, like, he has such a deep love. If you see him, he's stuck to a phone every day, but he's not playing games. If anything, he's learning how to make one. Like, that boy's gonna be very smart and very
For sure.
professional in that field.
I mean, again, across the line, I think once you look deeply into things, right? Especially when it comes to basketball, the
Mm.
pressure, the mental health, right? That's very important. I don't think we talk about that enough because do you feel like right now, like do you feel like you can reach out to someone at your school after a bad game, after a bad loss? I know that like especially when we were in high school, but when we used to play, like when we used to lose, like bro, we did not want to talk to no one. That's our whole team. Like, we you know what I'm saying? It probably took less than an hour on the way back home to like start talking or like playing music again. But like that's the kind of mindset we had. You feel me? It was so fun, but like we also
Right.
wanted to win.
I was
So
with you. I
of
know.
course, but I was just
Yeah.
saying like so. These are right now when it comes to mental health and like and all that stuff. Do you feel like that's okay for you right now? Like, are you in a good place? Do you know there's someone you can always talk to?
Mental health wise, I mean, there's not really anybody. Okay, I would say there's three people.
Okay,
My one of my assistant coaches, I can talk to him, but I don't think I would get the answer I'd want. But it's not something harsh. He would just be like, "We gotta work harder."
right.
Like, that's all. My another one of my teammates, he's very, very wise. Like, I love talking to him, and he's so like salt, and he's so open-minded. Like, I can actually have a deep conversation with him. We had a conversation that lasted for like almost 2 hours, just about basketball and life. Him, I could talk to him, and the last resort, which should be the first, God. If I'm struggling with anything, I just kneel
For
down on
sure.
my two
God's
knees,
number
and
one. God's number
God's
one,
number
for
one.
sure.
I'll just kneel down on my two knees and just ask God, what's like,
What to
how do
do?
I, what to do?
Um,
And that brings me comfort the most, to be honest.
for sure. For sure. Uh, your pregame ritual, does it include praying as
Yeah.
well? Of course.
I said, I heard, like before every game, I said, no matter the outcome, I put it in your hands.
For sure.
I always said that.
Um, Other thing, let's talk about ego for a second. The good, the good and the bad, obviously. Does success feed your confidence or your insecurity?
I don't believe I have any insecurities, but nah, I don't believe I have any insecurities.
Why'd
My
you repeat it? Why'd you
confidence,
repeat it twice?
because I had to think. That's why I had to like I had to make sure. But yeah, success on basketball terms. Are we talking about, okay, in basketball? Because my ultimate goal is not to take this anywhere. Like, to me, basketball is not life. My other teammates, damn near every other my teammates, basketball is life. Like, there's some of them
Right.
can't live without this thing. I already
Okay.
know what I want to do in the future. Basketball's not part of it. I'm playing for fun. So when I do succeed and I win, I'm not gonna. It's on the level of like, okay, let me not say it like that because people really think I don't care about it to that level. But you know when you win a game in Fortnite and you just celebrate that, like that's me. Like I'll celebrate it for like a good like 5 minutes and then I'm chilling after that. Like it's not something
Yeah,
that I'm gonna like, oh, I'm a winner or which I'm not a loser, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna like be so down to earth with it. Like, yeah, scream to the top of my lungs. Like we won. I'll congratulate my teammates. I'll clap it
Hmm.
up. After like 10 minutes, it's died down for me. Like it's not like
For sure.
it doesn't like, I don't wanna lose, but the win doesn't fuel me for like the whole year. You feel me? Yeah.
For sure. Okay, we have this segment here every show. Every show is called different, just depending on what I'm doing. This week is called Hot Seat with Pete. Okay? Now I ask you questions. I want you to answer, but you can't lie. You have to be honest. Okay, that's why it's the hot seat. It's a kicker. You can't lie.
What kind of question? Oh my God, what kind of questions are you gonna ask?
What is the biggest stereotype for athletes that's actually true?
You want me to say something?
He can't even answer it.
Okay,
Like, fool.
okay. Um, the the biggest stereotype for athletes.
Yeah, that's actually true.
We don't care about our work. Like,
I
I
thought
feel
you
like
said
that's
you went to school
everybody.
for books.
Okay, no, I do. But like as a collective, like yeah, we don't want to fail, but like whenever we have study hall and stuff, we just fuck around. Like we're not like taking it seriously. And just in general, like there's times that like I go to class and I know I have a teammate in my class, he won't show there for like 4 weeks. And then he'd be texting me like, oh, Dara, what are we doing? Yada yada yada. I'm like, oh, we're doing this. He's like, all right. And he would just do it on his own time. Like we don't have too much like
For sure. Okay. Have you ever been a toxic?
toxic. Nah.
You
Toxic
Nigerian, you
behavior.
Nigerian people piss me off.
Stop,
It's always,
stop with
it's
that
never
Nigerian
you.
nonsense.
It's
I'm not
never you.
toxic.
It's never
I'm not
you. It's
toxic.
always someone
I'm
else.
not
It's
toxic.
always someone else. Like, goddamn.
I don't aim to be toxic with anybody. Me personally. You can ask people around me in this school. Like, I'm not a toxic person. I actually hate toxicity, to be honest. Girl or boy. If a boy is giving me attitude or a girl is giving me attitude, I walk away. I don't fight you because it's pointless. Nah, it is. Next
Okay, last,
question. Next question.
you know what the truth is. It's okay. Don't worry.
I'll tell you the truth. What do you expect me to say?
Okay, last question.
Uh-huh.
What do people get wrong about athletes? Like that you have too many hoes or something. Like, what do people get wrong?
That's definitely not wrong.
Hey,
What do people get wrong about athletes?
okay, yeah.
That is easy. The sport that we're
What?
playing. You like there's some people that like have come up to me and this is one teammate on my team. He has a crazy hook shot, like a crazy touch around the paint. Like if he drives to the paint and he hooks it in, it's going in all the time. Do you know how many of those he misses in practice and stuff like that? And like he works on his game and he makes a lot in practice, but he misses a lot too. And I hear people like in game be like, bro, it comes so easy for him and stuff like that. It looks so easy. No, it's not. There's so many like skills that people do, sorry, that athletes like do on the court, on the field, on the pitch, or whatever it is. And people think that like, oh, it comes easy to them. Nah, like we actually like work. And I feel like that's a generic answer, but some
Yeah,
people still don't
it is true though.
understand that, like, yeah, some people still don't understand that, like, that's the
And I,
truth. Like,
but also, not everything is perfect. You're not gonna make every
I'm
shot.
saying,
You know what I'm saying.
like,
You're not gonna.
you saw how I was dunking in high school and dunking in college. I mean, yeah, I'm athletic and all that, but my knees, like, take so much damage when I do that. Like, I have to, like, stretch. I have to do some prep. I have to put some icy hot, all that. Like, it's, I don't just jump out the gym like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. I love that. I love that. I think you've answered all you can answer. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for being on the
Mm-hmm.
pod today. Thank you for being on the pod today.
You're welcome, bro.
Appreciate you having the time. All his links will be down below for his Instagram, along with chopping up with T's and Minds. Um, Again, yeah, thank you for being on the pod, for giving us a little scoop into the athlete world, and we'll see you
Mm-hmm.
on the next one. See y'all.
All right.